my dress?
Fine.
Oh, I've never been to court before. I want to look innocent.
Allie, we are innocent.
Hey, we're ready.
For what?
To go to court with you.
You both have school today.
But what if you need character witnesses? Yeah, Mom, if the judge knows you have a family to feed, maybe he won't throw the book at you.
This is small claims court. They throw paperbacks.
We're not on trial. Sheila Davenport is.
Well, I don't have a class to 1. And I can get extra credit for civics if I write a report on our wonderful legal system.
Okay, you win. Get a cab.
All right.
We better get going or we're going to miss the part where they say all rise.
Oh, I've never been to court. Criminals go to court. We're not criminals.
Other people go to court.
We're not politicians either. I'm going to give her one more chance to settle out of court before we drag her reputation through the mud.
You don't want to face the judge, huh?
Not unless he's handing out blue ribbons. Sheila Davenport, Allie Lowell. Look, we're not looking forward to going to court any more than you are. You are? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, we'll see who wins. See you in court.
I take it she didn't want to settle?
Not going to repeat it, but let's just say she'll fit right in at cell block H. Let's go.
I saw the ad, so I took Tiger in for a shampoo and styling. It's his birthday, I said. Please, something special.
Something special, that's what I did.
Have you ever seen a poodle with a spike and a rat tail? He looked like a rock star.
He looked terrific.
Madam, since you failed to place any restrictions on the dog groomer's creativity, I'm afraid you're liable for his entire fee. Court fines for the defendant.
He's tough, but fair.
Next case.
Cardinal and Lowell versus Davenport. Will the litigants approach the bench?
Good luck, and remember, you guys are in the right. Kill!
Yes, the plaintiffs are suing Mrs. Davenport for failure to pay $489 for a dinner their catering service prepared for her.
That's right, Your Honor.
Mrs. Davenport contends that the caterers failed to fulfill their share of the contract. In fact, their malfeasance caused her considerable emotional distress.
That's correct. You brought it on yourself.
Please, ladies, this is not the people's court. Now, can I have the whole story from the beginning?
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, Kate was working in a travel agency, and I was selling tickets at a movie theater.
Why don't you start when you were born?
Why don't I start? See, to fully appreciate what happened, Your Honor, you should know that this is not the first time that Mrs. Davenport had hired us. A couple of months ago, she hired us to cater a sit-down lunch for her board of directors.
3 koshers, 2 vegetarian, 1 low soda.
I get the picture.
Then she was going on this trip to L.A., and she asked us to buy gifts for her brother and his family. They live there.
She gave us a complete description of every member of the family and then came by to see what we bought.
All right, ladies, knock my socks off.
Funny you should mention socks. For your brother, the orthodontist, who also likes to hike in the Rockies. 3 pairs of electrically heated Tozy toasters.
Excellent.
And as a backup, a titanium-coated pick guaranteed to crack open any surface.
Let's give him both. Always a wise choice.
And for your sister-in-law, who's a clothes horse, but also a bit on the sloppy side, a pure silk brunch burnoose.
No, I can just see her spilling a Bloody Mary all over it.
So could we. So we marinated it in Scotchgard.
Oh, brilliant.
And for your slightly spoiled niece who can't decide whether she wants to be a model or a chemist, 1 copy of How to Make Your Own Cosmetics.
Perfect. Perfect. You two are amazing.
We'll just wrap everything up and get it to your office this afternoon.
Oh, sorry, there isn't time. My driver's waiting to take me to JFK now. I'll have him wrapped in L.A. Here's your next assignment, should you choose to accept it. A little dinner when I return.
Endive and arugula salad, lobster thermidor, wild rice, almond kisses, Dom Perignon, and passion fruit. This isn't by any chance a business dinner?
No, this would be a romantic anniversary dinner.
Ah.
Everything must be perfect. I'll double your regular fee.
That's perfect.
I'll be back from L.A. Friday. Can you serve at 8 o'clock?
Can and will.
Good. The address is on the bottom of the menu. It's an apartment my company keeps for out-of-town executives. Here are the keys. We'll see you Friday night.
Don't worry about a thing.
I won't. That's what I'm paying you for.
She's incredible. I hope we look that good at her age.
I think we are her age.
Excuse me, Mrs. Lowell, but your low self-esteem is irrelevant. What happened next?
Well, 5 days later, the evening of the anniversary celebration, we were preparing the meal.
Hi, what you making?
Lobster thermidor.
Do I like that?
Doesn't matter. You're having chicken.
Good.
Hello? What? Who? Shreely Divport? I don't know a Shreely Div... Oh, Sheila! Where are you? You sound like you're in a blender. Oh, it's Sheila. She's on a plane. What? Dinner at 9 instead of 8. No trouble. Could you repeat that?
Hi, Mom.
Shh. What? Oh, darn, we were cut off. She was saying something important, and then we got the blender again.
What did she say?
Sounded like Coochie Coma Husbin.
What does that mean?
Best I can do without a phrase book.
Maybe it's a secret code.
Coochie coma who's been? Coochie coma who's been? Could you call my husband? She wants us to call her husband to tell him that dinner's been delayed.
Way to go, Kate. That is amazing. How did you do that?
Oh, just a little secret I learned from Vanna White.
I'm never going to make fun of you watching Wheel of Fortune again.
Got her machine.
What? She doesn't pay someone to sit by the phone?
Hello, this is the caterer calling Mr. Davenport. Your wife's plane has been delayed. The anniversary dinner will be at 9 o'clock. We'll be at the corporate apartment if you need us. Goodbye. There, another crisis averted.
Okay. The lobster's warming, the champagne's chilling, the salad's crisping, the cream is whipped, and I am beat.
Good, I'm starving.
Would you save some for the paying customers?
You think these flowers are gonna get in the way of their gazing into each other's eyes?
There, just in case.
Perfect. I wonder why they're eating here instead of at their own apartment.
Who knows? Maybe it's the servants' night off.
Showtime. Hi, I'm Kate, the caterer.
Oh, I'm Don, the dinner guest.
This is Allie, my partner.
Can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you.
Try the hors d'oeuvres, they're delicious.
Your wife should be here any minute.
My wife? Oh, Sheila.
So you got my message?
What message?
That dinner was gonna be delayed?
No, she called me herself.
What a woman, 35,000 feet, static turbulence, and still she gets through.
Yeah, she's very thoughtful.
So, how long have you been married?
Excuse me, are you also detectives?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so familiar. It's just that Sheila told us it was an anniversary celebration.
Oh, well, she already told you. And I guess you could say that we've been married for 36 years.
36 years? You must have been children.
It's just our little joke. You see, Sheila's been married for 21, and I've been married for 15, just not to each other.
Could you excuse us for a minute, Kate? Could I see you in the kitchen quickly? After you. Catering a romantic dinner for two-timers.
I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed in Sheila. Oh, well, what are we gonna do about it now? We'll just have to get through it like a couple of professionals.
Professional what? Caterers or panderers?
You know, this doesn't make sense. If she was having an affair, why would she have us call her husband?
Maybe she didn't.
But the last thing she said was, could you call my husband?
No, she said, Coochie Coma Husbin.
Oh, my God.
I hope they cancel Vanna White right after I cancel you.
Calm down. I only talked to a machine. He might not have gotten the message. He could be out for dinner. He could be out of town.
Or listening to it right now. Did you tell him where we were?
Well, I don't remember. I said this is the caterer, and the plane's delayed, and dinner's gonna be at 9, and we'll be at the corporate apartment.
You want me to get that?
No! Kate will be right there.
What do you mean Kate will be right there? You were halfway there. What are you putting me in the front line for?
Coochie Coma Husbin.
I don't know. What would I even say to the this guy.
How should I know? Make something up. You're good at languages.
No, you do it because you're a much, much better liar than I am.
Oh, flattery will get you nowhere, and we're wasting valuable time.
Coming! All right, but if I go out there and you're not right behind me, then I'm going to open the door, let him in, and let myself right out.
Don't let anyone ever tell you you're good in a crisis. Let's go.
Don't open that door!
Now, let me see if I've got this straight. You were in the kitchen, the boyfriend was in the living room, and the whose bean was at the door?
Well, at that point, we didn't know who was at the door.
Well, who was at the door?
Hello, stranger.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome home.
Sheila, could we see you in the kitchen for a minute?
Is there a problem?
Just a little one. We'll be right back.
Don't go away.
Wouldn't think of it.
Keep an open mind.
Smells terrific. What's the problem? How bad can it be? You forgot the champagne, you burnt the rolls.
We cooked your goose.
Goose? I specifically asked for lobster.
She means we called your husband.
Come again, slowly.
See, when you called from the plane, there was so much static, we thought the last thing you said was, could you call my husband? So, we did.
Oh, no. What did you say? What did he say?
Well, he didn't. We got his machine, and we left a message for him to meet you here at 9.
It's almost 9 now. How on earth could you have made such a stupid mistake?
Well, it wasn't completely Allie's fault. When you said you wanted us to cater an affair, you didn't say that you wanted us to cater an affair.
I asked for a romantic dinner. Romantic dinners are for lovers. Husbands are why they invented TV trays.
You said it was your anniversary.
It is. Dawn and I met a year ago today. You right there, honey?
And your husband doesn't know anything about it?
Up until now, no. But we'll discuss this later. Right now, I have to get Dawn out of this apartment.
So what about dinner?
I'll get rid of Dawn and eat with Robert.
Oh, good, then we'll still get paid.
We'll discuss that later, too. Robert, come with me.
Why?
Come!
Yes, ma'am.
Are we expecting company?
These two idiots invited my husband.
What?
Hide in the kitchen.
Hide?
Hide. Go! Not you. Just follow my lead. Do what I do, say what I say, don't think. Sweetheart!
Sheila, darling, what is going on? Huh? You weren't due back until tomorrow, and then I got this strange message.
I know, and I wanted it to be a surprise. I was going to pick you up at the office and whisk you away for a romantic evening, but my plane was delayed, and, well, you know what they say about the best laid plans.
Interesting choice of words.
Who are they?
Caterers, sir.
I wanted this to be a special evening. No cooking, no serving, no dishes, just you and me.
Sounds wonderful, but I still don't quite understand. Our anniversary's 2 months away.
Who said anything about an anniversary?
I might have mentioned it on the machine.
We certainly are a little blabbermouth, aren't we?
Oh, that is good. You know, I still get the feeling I'm missing something here.
You mean you still can't remember what happened 13 years ago today? Isn't that just like a man?
Just like a man.
Well, if you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to tell you.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
I don't care. Now you've hurt my feelings.
He's good.
Excuse me?
Hors d'oeuvres are good. Want some?
Yes, thanks.
Looks like someone got here before us.
Sorry, I skipped lunch.
I won't let her touch the lobster.
You ordered lobster?
Of course not, darling. I specifically told them anything but lobster because you're so allergic to it. There is, therefore, I hope, no lobster in the dinner tonight.
Just a little catering joke. Excuse me, we'll get the champagne.
Back in a flash.
My skull.
Would you be quiet or Davenport will come in here and finish the job?
What were you doing with your head pressed against the door anyway, Don?
Eavesdropping?
Nice.
I'm her boyfriend. I'm entitled.
Never mind that. What are we going to serve for dinner?
Lobster thermidor, hold the lobster.
We can't just serve them Thermidor.
We'll need a substitution. I'll check the cupboards, you check the fridge.
Shh, I can't hear them.
We're in the middle of a feeding frenzy, Dawn. Close the door. What?
Well, there's grape jelly and something on its way to becoming an antibiotic.
She called him Ginger Snap.
So?
So, that's her pet name for me. She's calling him by my name.
A rose by any other name would still smell. So is this. Peanut butter and tuna. We're saved. You think they'll buy peanut butter and tuna fish as a main course?
Yeah. I'll put in the tuna and pick up the lobster.
Tuna Thermidor?
You got a problem with that, Buster?
No, it's just what they deserve.
You open the tuna. I'll get out the lobster.
What are you doing?
If I'm going to spend my anniversary hiding in the kitchen while my girlfriend calls her husband Ginger Snap, I'm at least going to get plastered.
Came back to find out what's holding up the champagne.
Not quite chilled.
Hi, who are you?
My
The
boyfriend. My boyfriend, the waiter.
You'll be right out as soon as we get the glasses.
Okay, but make it quick. Things are getting a little warm in there.
Yeah? Where are those glasses?
Chilling. I'll take care of pouring the champagne.
Oh, no. If Sheila's going to make it a little warm, I'm going to make it downright hot.
You let the boyfriend serve champagne to the husband?
How could I stop him? I was up to my elbows in Thermidor.
And I did say that he was the waiter.
All right, let's continue. What happened next?
What happened?
The mistress dropped the appetizer tray.
Oh, here. Let me take that. What's he doing in here?
He's the waiter.
Your champagne, sir?
Thank you.
One for the lady. I'll go get some more to eat. I believe we have some ginger snaps in the kitchen.
Darling, I must say this really is quite extravagant of you.
Nothing too good for the man you love, eh?
Don, I think that Allie can use our help in the kitchen.
You know, this reminds me of that wild night we spent in Washington at the Mergers and Acquisitions Conference, remember?
Yes, well, cheers.
Remember what happened after the conference?
No, tell us about it.
Don, the kitchen.
Just call if you need a refill.
What are you doing?
What is she doing snuggling up to him on the sofa?
What's going on?
That jerk is out there flirting with his own wife.
What a novel idea. Maybe you ought to try it.
What did you expect her to do? Set another place at the table?
No, but is it fair that I should end up serving him champagne that was meant for me?
Not only is it fair, but it renews my faith in cosmic justice. Rolls are done.
I'll get them. Could you at least use a glass?
Do you hear that?
What?
Now she's playing him our song.
Oh, brother.
That's it.
Done.
No! Stop playing our song!
I keep telling him just because it's our song. Doesn't mean that other people don't have the right to play it. He's so proprietary.
Are you crazy?
I am mad.
I know, so are we, but that doesn't mean you have to do this in front of her husband.
Not to mention us.
I don't care.
Did it ever occur to you that she's being nice to him to protect you?
Not to mention herself.
You think so?
Well, that's what I would do. Isn't that what you would do, Allie?
You mean if I were having a cheap, tawdry, sleazy, disgusting extramarital affair?
I was looking for a simple yes.
Yes.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. Now, cool it!
Would you please take these out there before they cool it?
All right, but keep an eye on you-know-who.
Remember that weekend we spent at the Blue Dolphin Inn?
The Blue Dolphin Inn!
Oh, here we go again.
She took him to our place!
Our place, our song, our anniversary, our pet name. Would you save something for somebody else, huh?
I am going back out there and you can't stop me.
Go! I don't care anymore!
I'll bet this is the good part. What happened next?
All hell broke loose. Sorry, Your Honor. She comes in and tells her boyfriend that she has never seen him before in her life.
And he says, well, with that attitude, you're never going to see me again.
And then the husband says he's not buying any of it, and then the boyfriend hits the husband.
The husband hit the boyfriend.
No, my boyfriend hit my husband.
That's what happened, Your Honor.
I see. Well, unless Mrs. Davenport has anything further to add, I'm prepared to render my verdict in this case.
I have nothing further to add. Clearly, it's an open and shut case.
You bet it is.
I'll say.
If you'll permit me, ladies, I'll say. Mrs. Davenport, since you commissioned a meal from Mrs. Lowell and Mrs. McCardle, and since they furnished that meal, you'll be expected to pay for it.
Yay!
However, since you also commissioned them to serve that meal, and due to an error in judgment on their part, they were unable to do that, you will not be required to pay any of their fees above and beyond the cost of the meal.